Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Ferris. And guess what? I'm not outside right now. No. I'm in a different place. I'm in my office. That's right, I'm in my office at the house. I just thought I'd take some time and, first of all, thank everybody for watching my YouTube videos. We're slowly getting to 50 subscribers. We're up to 31 subscribers right now. And I'll let you know before the end of the video what happens when you hit 50 subscribers. I want to jump on here and make a video about my experience I've had in the last about week or so. I'm actually looking for a specific vehicle right now. I'm actually looking for an old Uhaul truck. About in the 90s model with a gasoline engine, 24-foot, old Uhaul truck. I found one on Facebook Marketplace. Guy was selling one for the incredible price of about $2,200. I was like, hey, that's not a bad deal. I was looking through the pictures and seeing what it is, what it looked like, and things of that nature. And I messaged him, see if it's still available. He said, yeah, it's still available. Just to kind of get a feel of things, but even though right now I'm not in a financially able to get one at the moment. And a day or two later, as I expected, after seeing him post the post for that U-Haul truck, it was a 93 GMC. I think it said a C6000, 6500, something like that. After I saw the post, a few days later, I saw the post said sold. I was like, well, that's to be expected. I mean, $2,200 for driving U-Haul truck. That's not too bad. But then today, something funny happened. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace again, and somebody was selling a 93 GMC C6000 X U-Haul truck. I was like, okay, what are the odds? It was in a different location. I mean, I could tell it was a parking lot somewhere else other than the other one where the other guy had. And I was like, wait a minute. I started looking at the pictures and everything on it. It looked like the same exact truck. Somebody had bought it, I guess. They had bought it from the previous guy at $2,200. Now they're going to turn around and flip it. They had a price on it for $3,500. I was like, wait a minute. In a week's time, go from selling to buying to selling. Let's see what this thing is all about. Because I know how it goes with registrations and titles and things of that nature. So I get curious about everything. So today was the day. I actually messaged the seller, this current seller of this 93 GMC C6000, and I asked where the location was, asked if I can go see it, and this, that, and the other. Well, I actually went to go see it. Well, here's what I found with this truck. Check it out. So here you go, folks. Here's the 93 GMC 6000, or otherwise known as the previously owned U-Haul truck. If you look at the tires on it, it looks like it's been sitting for a while. Because if you look at the tires, they've got some cracks on them. And I'm not sure the date on it, but they are some old tires on the front, as well as on the rear. And the rear looks like from '01, so them tires need to be replaced, as bad as they're cracked up. Now, another thing that I noticed also coming around here, Arizona license plate. Yep, and it's for sale here in Texas. for the second or third or fourth time, I think, something like that. And I'll let you know later a little bit later how I can come about that. So it's going to need 6 tires. And I was able to drive it too. It drives okay, just there's a valve on it for the hydraulic parking brake or something that doesn't operate. Sorry for the short video there of the truck, but I think the most important thing on that truck at the moment was a license plate. It still had Arizona license plate on it, but yet a few people have gone and sold it, and one is trying to sell it and trying to make a profit on it, which is good. I don't blame them trying to hustle to make some money, but doing it legitimately is my whole deal. Now, just it had a few other issues. Yes, I was able to actually drive the truck, believe it or not, carefully. 19-year-old tires on that heavy of a truck. I was wondering how was I going to make it 50 miles home from where it was at if I did get it. But anyways, yeah, it ran, it drove, AC didn't work, windshield was busted. There's like I said in the video, there's a valve on the dash that is supposed to enact the parking brakes hydraulically that doesn't work. It needed some work. But as far as like the registration and everything, I didn't even go that far. I'm not even positive that they had it registered in their name yet. It was a guy and a young girl. I was talking to the young girl. She may have been in her mid-20s. She spoke English, and her dad, I'm assuming it was her dad, he spoke more Spanish than I do Spanish, and he didn't, he's a little bit broken English. But anyways, we actually drove it around the area where they live at. It was a mobile home park. We didn't go out on the highway 80 miles an hour with it. Thankfully, man, that would have been a wreck if we had some blown out tires and that truck going all over the place. Jeez. But the thing I wanted to bring out in all of this is do your due diligence, do your research, find out what the hell is going on. If you find out you've got a vehicle that you want to look at, you want to buy, do your research. Find out where the history of the vehicle. That vehicle there, who knows where it came from, where it originated. Well, it originated with Uhaul, duh. But after that, when they put it out of, Uhaul service to independent people like me or, y'all, somebody else, who knows how many times it changed hands. And that truck there, it was sitting for the longest time. Somebody got it up and running, decided to sell it. A couple of people said they wanted to use it for storage and they couldn't do it. Well, there you go. Just do your research. I mean, there's a lot of good, honest people out there. I'm not saying that there isn't. And there's a lot of dealerships or a lot of car lots that are just put anything out there that's been underwater and try to sell it like a nice, clean, good running vehicle, which it might be, but you might have problems down the road. So, like in this case here, the thing that got me was the Arizona license plate. Somebody probably didn't register it in their name and change the license plates back to Texas plates like they should have. I know you can get it changed over to your name without having to change out the plates, possibly. I know when you re-register vehicles, you have to have an inspection. You have to have insurance for that inspection, proof of insurance, whether it's liability or full coverage. Then you have to have the inspection done, and then you have to take all that paperwork with your registration paperwork to whomever, the tax office or title agency, whomever, and have that all processed. So, buyer beware. Make sure you do your due diligence, and also just go out like I do and check everything out. If you don't know how to check everything out and look for certain things, take somebody with you that knows how to check out stuff like that. I mean, if the title had checked out on this vehicle and it was in their name and everything, I would then try to negotiate a better price, because 6 tires for this truck being 19 and a halves are not cheap, plus the brakes, plus the windshield, plus the AC needs to be fixed, plus some other stuff that I'll probably find out on it. You know, it needed to be fixed. So I just thought I'd jump on here and give you my experience that I had with this thing. I hope whoever buys it does their research and has the capabilities of fixing this truck, and you know, not be taken advantage of. Obviously, I walked away from it. Thankfully, I did. Otherwise, it would have been a rat's nest. Now, since you've made it this far, we're coming up on 50 subscribers. Yeah, we're up to 31 subscribers now with the channel Fearless Fly 100. And when we get up to 50 subscribers, we'll give $50 to a lucky viewer. All you have to do is leave a comment here on the YouTube channel Fearless Fly 100. Also, leave me a comment on my Instagram page, Fearless Fly 100. If you don't have Instagram, message me on Messenger, and I'll try to make the connection somehow. But again, $50 when I hit 50 subscribers to one lucky viewer. I've already got names in the drawing. It's going to be drawn one time and one time only. And I will let y'all know when that happens. It probably happen before the end of the year, I'm hoping. If not, by the beginning of next year. Just depending how many people subscribe to my channel. And the only way I can have that happen is by y'all's recommendation to your friends, family, co-workers, whomever, to subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty more videos coming up. I'm almost done with the engine on the Ranger. That's coming up. Then we're going to get back to working on the travel trailer here pretty soon when it's getting a little cooler. And then we got plenty of other things that I'm working on. I've got 2 trucks that need engines, so there's going to be plenty of content with that. Hope everybody's enjoying the evening. Again, like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Y'all enjoy the evening. Y'all take care and be safe out there, everybody.